So today I'm going to be talking about workflows in Sketch and specifically how third-party plugins can really make Sketch a very efficient design tool. So the first plugin I'm just gonna jump in very quickly here and talk a bit about Runner. Runner is one of the best two plugins, in my opinion, alongside Anima, which I'll talk about at another point. But basically, Runner lets you press a keyboard shortcut and it'll bring up a dialog, much like Spotlight in Mac, and let you search for menu commands. So, for example, if I wanted to do something like switch the border of this rectangle, I could bring up Runner and go swap, uh, just as a guess of what it might do, swap full and border, and it'll do exactly that. So that's just a quick idea. Where Runner really gets powerful is when you combine it with other third-party plugins. So this was a problem. These were actually two problems I had yesterday, where I had a sentence and I wanted to convert it to Titlecase. So I thought, okay, I could do this manually. It's not too many words, but there's probably a plugin that does this, and then I'll never have to do it again. So if you bring up Runner and you tab across to the Install tab, you can see all of the plugins available for Sketch and install them immediately from this dialog. So I'm just going to search in here for Titlecase, and sure enough, there's a plugin that does exactly this, capitalizes words. I can click on it, it'll tell me what it does, and I can get it straight away. You can see here all the functions it does. In this case, it only does one thing, Titlecase. So now it's installed. I can select this text, bring up Runner again, go back to the Run tab, and type in Titlecase, run this plugin, and sure enough, it does exactly what it says, and that took no time at all. Another problem I had yesterday was I had some colors and I wanted to give them interesting, unique names. And usually I would take the hex codes, go to a website that generates color names and do it manually. But I thought, okay, actually there's probably a plugin that does this already. So let's just go back to the install tab, search for name my color. There, it's the second result. We're going to bring this up and install this. And again, here you can see this one has two different functions. And these are the things you can actually search in Runner when you want to use it. So name your full or name your border. So it actually gives you two options there, which is quite nice. So this is just installing quickly. More slowly. Okay, cool. So now that that's installed, I can go back to Sketch, select these three blocks, and bring up Runner again, and go back to the Run tab, and let's go name for full. And if we run this, immediately it generates these unique color names for us. And this has actually created text in the document, which could be nice for style guides, I suppose. Yeah, so that's just a quick glimpse of what you can do with Runner and third-party plugins in Sketch. I hope it's given you an idea of how powerful this tool can be um, alongside these third-party plugins. And I'll definitely be talking more about specific plugins. Again, Anima is a great one at a later point, so check back for those.